Our list rolls on with a big revelation about a scare involving a Knox County school. Months after it happened, we're now learning that Austin East High School was the focus of a threat, as the grand jury has now indicted a man accused of being behind it. 19-year-old Orenthrow Hilton has been charged with recklessly threatening an act of mass violence on school property. According to court paperwork, this goes back to early October when someone told an SRO at Austin East High that Hilton had assaulted them, not at the school, but rather at Tusculum College. The SRO found marks on that person suggesting they had been choked. Investigators looked into the report, leading them to Hilton's social media accounts. And according to the document, a post connected with one of Hilton's accounts read, quote, "I might just shoot someone up there to prove a point." Another post offered up in the document from a different account threatened a shooting would happen during Austin East's homecoming. Hilton is scheduled to face arraignment coming up in early January. Big change, of course, in a deadly stabbing case. A Maryville man charged with killing his father has now been found to be incompetent to stand trial. You know, we've been following this story since 2021 when 71-year-old Jasper Shope was found stabbed along Valley View Drive in Maryville. Adam Shope later surrendered to Blount County Sheriff's deputies during a traffic stop and charged now with criminal homicide. But since then, a court transcript saying Adam was unable to cooperate and consult with his attorney in his own defense, and the court deeming him incompetent to stand trial because of several mental illnesses. Or I should say severe mental illness. Well, a judge asked that if Adam Shope ever gets considered to be released from treatment back into the community, the court will have the opportunity to conduct a review. Another stabbing on our Big 7 list for you tonight. This one's still under investigation as deputies look for a suspect. That search happening in La Follette, focusing on a man suspected of stabbing a woman. Now, this happened around 9 this morning on South Avenue. The stabbing stemming from a domestic situation. We don't have a good description of the suspect, just that he could be driving a white 2008 Camry and that he is considered armed and dangerous. If you can help police, maybe you know something, you're asked to please call 911. We are learning someone who was involved in a crash yesterday afternoon has now died. The crash happening in the area of Chapman Highway and Maples Road in Seymour. Fire crews add that the driver died after reaching UT Medical Center. Now, the victim has not yet been identified. And we have new information tonight regarding a houseboat fire that happened on Fort Loudon Lake last night. You know, we first brought you these images from the Louisville area last night. This was after Monday Night Football. And now wildlife officers telling us that 2 boats were destroyed, one sinking, the other burning down to its metal hull. A man was on the houseboat with his dog when the fire sparked. He told us he managed to escape thanks to his dog. The dog started barking after the fire started, alerting the man to the situation, saving his life. Now, no injuries were reported, and the cause of this fire remains under investigation. And we are wrapping up our big story list for you tonight, the passing of a big name in Knox County politics. Former Knox County Circuit and Juvenile Court Clerk Lillian Bean has died. You know, she spent 18 years in that role, plus more than 25 years with the Knoxville Women's Club, which named her Woman of the Year 3 times. She also led the Knox County Republican Party. Along with her husband, Juvenile Court Judge Richard Bean, the couple formed a power duo in local politics. Her family held a receiving of friends today in Virginia. Another event, by the way, is set for tomorrow at Minot Funeral Home in Powell. Lillian Bean was 81. Sevier County Commission filling 2 open commission seats last night. One of those new commissioners, Barbara Parton, is filling the seat left open after her husband, Commissioner Frank Parton, died. Also joining the commission, Rick Valentine. He is filling a seat that opened up after Fred Ashley won the District 12 state representative seat. Parton was sworn in last night. Valentine takes over from Ashley after the new year when Ashley's resignation takes effect. Knoxville's Old City may soon get a new parking garage and a new apartment building. The proposal will go before the Knox County Planning Design Review Board tomorrow. If given the green light, developers would build at an old parking lot on Jackson Avenue. That lot is just across from Barley's and is really a short walk from the new Covenant Health Park. The parking garage would have 450 spaces. The apartment building would be 5 stories with 55 residential units. The project also comes with storefronts and retail space. Developer Nick Patel is behind all of this and will, of course, be watching to see what happens during tomorrow's Design Review Board meeting.